in this moment, are meaning to develop the advanced English activity too. We are accompanied by students Luz Dari Perez, Diana Caterine Melo, Gislet Maldonado, and Arely Sareta Chacón. Luz Dari, mate, what topic are you going to talk to us?
Hi, hello everyone. I am going to talk about opportunities and answers, a study of international students in the Trump era. Okay, the article begins by telling us that over 1 million international students are currently pursuing their education in the United States. But the number of newly enrolled international students is dropping. Why is that? Because some research suggested that the President Donald Trump's anti-immigrant policies, particularly his Muslim ban, may become the reason for that. This article presents the results of qualitative empirical research that the journalist conducted to investigate the link between the President Trump and the declining international student enrollment. Okay, he interviewed more than 40 students from abroad studying in the United States, and this is what he found. Okay, first of all, that anxiety was generated when the President Trump assumed his job as President of the United States, because 5 days of his president of his
Darors?
yes, refugee. Tell me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to continue, Arely. And also he's suspending the U.S. refugee program worldwide. So after this, the universities around the country responding quickly because they didn't agree about that. They say that students are valued members of our university family. Also claim that bringing international students to study to United States helps to build lasting friendships with people all around the world. They also said that if United States reduce the opportunities for young people to come to America to take advantage of the educational opportunities, they not only hurt them, but they also damage the image and inspiration of America around the world. Okay, they say that if the people study in United States, international students can contribute in an economic way because the students spend food, books, paying rent, and spending on travel and entertainment. Having international students present in the United States both enhance the worldwide reputation from U.S. institutions and improves the educational experience for all students by bringing diversity perspectives into the classroom. For some students, education in the United States itself was the opportunity they were excited to achieve because it's like a dream. Some students said that if you go and study in United States, the many doors can open. You will have the opportunity to have better jobs and go to their own countries and have a better life. So they are really worried. They are really worried too because if they can travel to their homes to, I don't know, visit their fathers, they can return to United States because their visa is closed. So meanwhile, international students are already present in the United States, express fear and uncertainty about continuing their education there. They raise concerns about being locked. Like I said, they can go out United States and visit their families. Another concern is about war because war was yet another topic Students expressed fear over President Trump's interaction with North Korea. The guns is another topic of anxiety because guns were another frequent concern because students express fear over the accessibility of guns, the prevalence of guns violence, and reports of campus shootings. You know, in the news, all the shootings that being have in all the college. Well, however, what we can reiterate is that the United States is and continues to be a safe and wonderful place for students around the world, and that you love or hate Donald Trump, the American people will continue to be welcoming and receptive to international men and women who made the United States a phenomenal country in many ways. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Diana Caterine Melo, what topic are you going to talk to us?
I'm going to talk about learning mobility, high school exchange programs as a part of transnational mobility. High school exchange in Germany, this paper deals with long-term studies abroad at high school level in which students are generally placed in host families and visit school on regular basis. They are most cases between 15 and 18 years old. Long-term programs are defined here as lasting from 6 to 12 months, in opposition to short terms less than 4 weeks, an intermediate format 1 month. These programs usually work on an individual basis. One exchange student being in one family, although there are exceptions. The word exchange does not indicate a direct exchange, meaning that someone is coming to the sending family at the same time of afterwards. It rather refers to the intercultural exchange that should take place between the students and his or her new family or community. This intercultural aspect is a key factor since besides learning a foreign language, the aim of such programs is the enhance it exchange as well as to develop personal skills like intercultural competency. This is one of the aspects distinguish high school exchange program from other states abroad forms, meaning that living and learning together is the main aim, and not work at professional study programs or leisure. Another characteristic is the age, the format being the one with by far the youngest participants. The study abroad can be organized on a private basis or much more commonly through an exchange agency. There are about 60 different agencies in Germany, very different in size, sending from just a few dozen to more than 1,000 students per year, but also in their self-understanding, roughly speaking. There are, on the one hand, the agencies that operate as profit-oriented campaigns and see the students or their parents as clients. On the other hand, there are those that see themselves as non-profit organizations, terming the students rather as participants. These two have quite clear difference in their overall concepts, especially the charitable ones distinguish themselves from The others are putting an emphasis on their social mission to enhance intercultural exchange and understanding. So I think that a change at this time are very important for students because they have opportunity to share with other students from different cultures and countries. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Caterine. Tislet, what topic are you going to talk to us?
Good Dr. Partner, then I will explain my topic, effectiveness of having a native language partner, descriptive analysis of language exchange program. Well, this article out of class learning, out of class provision with native speakers also. Our native out of class learning is favored by most students, especially when native speakers are involved for the potential linguistic, sociocultural, and affective benefits. Interaction takes place between non-native uh, speakers only in the classroom setting. Speaker interaction is common in the real world context. An advantage of having native English language partners is that it motivates us to be more autonomous of our learning by investigating the different expression, vocabulary, and words with which they speak themselves in order to acquire it. It seems to be a way to improve the learning of English of a native person using the method of repetition, both in writing and orally. Using this strategy in my case, I will acquire knowledge faster. This practice language exchange can be very useful for people who are learning a second language, not only do it in an educational space. Now, at this time, with the technology that is a very advanced, I think that teenagers from all over the world through network social can also learn another language through the chat when they meet native people from other countries that the space can take an advantage of it to practice the language in the other part will do practice that will bring them much knowledge at the academic level, and therefore the best that it will be done in a more strict way, especially for teenagers who at this time handle social networks alone. Speaking of the language exchange program below, I will explain on the experience of my niece who is in mid grade of the school. This year, a girl from Brazil arrived at that school present. Although she speaks Spanish, her native language is Portuguese, but being from another country with other language with other children among those my niece, they are children in very good. Alone also they don't hold very in mind that they are learning a third language besides English. What I mean is that they do it with pleasure. With one pleasure, it is like the impression hearing how to learn. Stresses tend to motivate, tend to create more discipline. So a lot of great country helps us to be more interested in learning other language and obviously and improve your learning of English. Uh, to finish my exposure, I can add that I have met English speaking native people, and since this is my topic, I would like to add a personal